The Apartment Gurus podcast is brought to you by Greenlight Equity Group, an apartment acquisitions and holdings firm co-founded by Carl York and Tate Siemer, host of this show. We offer you the opportunity to be an owner of cash-flowing, wealth-growing apartments without the headaches of being a landlord. These assets are recession-resistant, risk-mitigated, offer significant tax advantages, and are a great alternative to the stock market. Ready to check it out? Go to www.investwithgreenlight.com today to book a personal consultation with Carl or Tate. Again, that's investwithgreenlight.com. We look forward to meeting you. Welcome to The Apartment Gurus, where twice a week, host Tate Siemer brings you deep dive interviews with the wisest gurus in the apartment investing industry. These experts are sure to create game-changing value and inspiration designed to catapult your business to the next level. Be sure to reach out to Tate at www.investwithgreenlight.com for access to his investor portal and Calendly link. And now, here is Tate Siemer and the Apartment Gurus.
Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of the Apartment Gurus podcast. Wow, what a week this has been. Just finishing up the best ever conference here in Salt Lake City, Utah, my hometown, my adopted hometown. As many of you know, I'm originally from Cincinnati. Went to college in Ohio, but moved here to Salt Lake City in 1999 to ski. Never left. Fell in love with this place. Still in love with this place. And it was such an honor and a joy to have the best of the best in the apartment investing, multifamily investing, syndication space here in Salt Lake City for what, in my opinion, is the best conference of the year. The one, if you're going to go to one, this is the one to go to, in my opinion. I have no affiliation with the conference. Mr. Joe Fairless, who is the man behind the best ever brand in the conference, is somebody that I consider a mentor, a digital mentor, if you will, somebody I've learned so much from, and just a thrill to get to learn from the best. You know, there's speakers with multi-billion-dollar portfolios that are telling you exactly how to build your business. There's just the networking opportunities, the numbers of the diversity of people in the industry that are there. There's limited partners that are looking for deals. There's co-GP, if you will, or capital raisers that are looking for deals. There's deal finders that are looking for capital, deal finders that are looking for investors, people to help them with operations, people to help them scale, people to help them grow their business. And it's just off the charts as far as the possibilities for like meeting that key connection that will move your business in the quantum direction that it needs, right? Like, think about this. What if you are like out looking for deals, right, in your market, networking with brokers, and a broker brings you a $20 million deal that underwrites like a dream, maybe has a tax abatement or, you know, a tax, basically you're paying like next to nothing in property taxes for 10 years or something like that. Maybe a seller finance deal, right? Like something that makes the deal so compelling and it's a no-brainer to do it, right? Well, to get a $20 million deal done, you got to get a loan for probably these days 75% of the cost. So in this case, that's going to be $14 million. So you need a $14 million loan. Well, what do you need to get a $14 million loan? You need the following. You need, on your general partnership, a combined net worth of $14 million. You need a combined liquidity amount of 10% of that, or $140,000. and you need a track record in that area that is that reflects that you've done these sorts of properties before. Well, what if you don't have those three things? Well, that's what a deal sponsor's for. And a deal sponsor is somebody that will come onto your GP with the net worth, liquidity, and track record required to get the loan, and will sign on the loan. And they get, of course, part of the general partnership for doing so. Usually it's somewhere in the 15 to 25% range, depending on if the loan is recourse or not. Or if it's non-recourse, it's less risky for them. So they often are willing to take a smaller part of the general partnership as compared to when it would be full recourse, in which case they would be essentially signing a personal guarantee for the loan. Well, all you need to get that done is one person, guys. You need one relationship. You need one key contact. You need one key strategic partner in this case. And that key strategic partner can be met at these conferences, left and right. And guess what? If the person you're talking to isn't that person, they probably know that person. So you just network. And a couple of keys to networking: when you're at these big events, you know, there were 1,000+ people at this conference. That's kind of intimidating, right? Like, how am I going to meet all these people? How am I going to maximize this opportunity? Well, I coach my clients, my one-on-one coaching clients, to basically set an intention to make 1, 2, maybe 3 key contacts every single day that you're at the conference. And if you're doing that, you'll come away with 3, 6, 8, 9 key contacts that can help you move your business from the conference. That can be absolutely game changing. And in my opinion, there's no better opportunity than at these national conferences to do that sort of thing, and to do it with so much efficiency and so much volume, right? So another key component to networking in these sorts of scenarios is to be authentically interested in the person that you're talking to. And by that, you really like get in their world, right? What do they do for fun? How many kids do they have? What are their kids like to do? What are they good at? Like, what are they good at? The person you're talking to. What are their superpowers? What do they want to do? What are their goals? What are their dreams? What's their vision? Where are they headed? Those are the kinds of questions you want to be asking and finding out, because that's when you can find out how you can possibly contribute to that person and bring them value. And this is a value add economy that we're in. It's a value add industry that we're in. That's better said, right? Like the currency inside of our industry is adding value where you can, as much as you can, to other people. So when you show up and you have a genuine curiosity about the person you're talking to, they feel super attracted to you. Number one, they feel safe with you. They like you typically, right? And that know, like, trust, right? That is the like right there. Is if they feel like you have an authentic interest in them and an authentic curiosity about how you can help them, and that's the space you're coming from, you can't lose, guys. And it's super powerful. So, and then, you know, like when you're at these things and you're talking to people and you're meeting somebody and maybe, you know, there isn't a common alignment of interest. They're in the single family space. You're not, you're in the multifamily space, whatever. Or maybe you're just not like hitting it off on a personality level. Just bow out. give yourself 10 seconds to just say, you know what, I need to use the restroom, or you know what, it's been awesome talking to you. I need to go take care of something, or whatever. Bow out, because it's opportunity that you're losing in that scenario to go meet and talk to other people. And conversely, when you're in a conversation where there's resonance, chemistry, common alignment of interests, double down. Stay with that person. If the session's about to get started inside the ballroom and the speaker's about to start, don't worry about it. This person could be worth millions and millions and millions to you over decades. Why would you leave that conversation? So that's the strategy right there. That's my coaching to you guys on how to maximize networking opportunities. So I wanted to do this solo episode today, which is very rare in the Apartment Gurus space. I've done maybe 2 others out of about 200 episodes. I guess we're up to publishing about 175 or 180, but we've already recorded episode 200. And it'll be coming out in a few weeks. So we're celebrating that at the Apartment Gurus, over 3 years of the Apartment Gurus, and coming up on 200 episodes. And so I'm celebrating that. And I wanted to just say that, to me, getting to do this podcast for you guys is such an honor, and it's such a joy for me. I don't know if you can sense how excited I am every single time I have a guest on that is super exciting and is going to bring tons of value. It just fires me up. And it's such a beautiful experience for me to get to share space with people that I admire, I look up to, I want to emulate, I want to learn from. And there's no better format for me to get to meet those people and inside of this podcast, and to have you all want to listen to it and get good stuff out of it brings me so much just joy and satisfaction, and makes me feel like I'm hopefully making some sort of impact. And so I just want to say how grateful I am at episode 200. I don't know, there will be an episode 400. I promise you guys. I love doing this, and I anticipate that this podcast will be around for a long time. It's March 11th as I record this, 2023. Probably coming out on March 13th or 15th or 16th of 2023. And so, a lot is really happening in the world of Greenlight that I wanted to share with you. And at the end, I have a very exciting announcement to make, and can't wait to share it with you. So hang on with me till the end, and I think you will hopefully be very excited about what I have to share. So we have right now 2 deals that we are currently sourcing and raising investor capital for. So we have opportunities to invest in 2 different deals. One is a Class A community in Columbus, Ohio, that is near the Intel plant that is being built, the $20 billion Intel plant that's going to produce 10,000 jobs in the local market, which is where we are. It's a 43-unit apartment building. We actually already own it, and we're raising capital to replace some investor capital that is in the current deal. So the nice thing is we are approaching stabilization very quickly here and full lease up. And so we have proof of concept, and it's an opportunity that we're excited to share with you, and happy to share more details with you at your request. That is a 506C opportunity, and meaning that only accredited investors can invest. Well, what's an accredited investor? To qualify as an accredited investor, you need to have a net worth of at least $1 million that does not include your primary residence, or you need to make at least $200,000 a year as a single person or $300,000 a year joint with a spouse. That gets you accreditation. And so that's what is required to invest in these two deals that I'm sharing with you. The other deal that we currently have available to invest in is a really exciting value add project in Lawton, Oklahoma, which is home of the Fort Sill Army base. And it's a hugely important base to our defense here in this country. It's the headquarters of the artillery of the Army. It's where they deal with a lot of high tech stuff like rockets and really advanced weaponry. And it's also one of only 4 places that they offer basic training. So very important Army base and a very healthy, stable market in Lawton as a result. So we found a 52 unit apartment community that is all 2-bedroom units, and it basically needs full renovation. And that's what we're going to be doing. And we are getting the asset at such a great value, such a great cost basis that we should be able to get in to this deal, into this property, get it renovated, get it fully leased up and stabilized within 2 years, maybe 2.5, 3 years at the most. And at which point we will likely will recapitalize the property somehow through a refinance or a sale and return in all investor capital and returns. And that will we're underwriting that to be about a 2x equity multiple during that 3-year hold period. Now, what does that mean? That means if you invest $100,000, at the end of the investment, you will have gotten cash flow and a return at the end of the investment that's equivalent to $100,000. And you will get a total of $200,000 back, your original investment and the returns. That is something that we're really excited about and are excited to offer as a 506c opportunity, again, accredited investors only. So if you'd like more details on these two opportunities, go to investwithgreenlight.com. Again, that's investwithgreenlight.com. That's where you can view these opportunities on our website. And also feel free to reach out to myself or Carl York, my partner, at tate@glequitygroup.com or carl@glequitygroup.com. So again, that's tate@glequitygroup.com. Happy to send you our offering memorandums and set up a time to talk about the opportunities if you'd like. That would really be the best next step. So on to that exciting announcement. One of the things that I didn't share with you about this last week at the Best Ever Conference was I got to spend the entire thing with 5 of my one-on-one coaching clients. And a lot of you may not know that I am indeed a multifamily success coach, if you will. I have a group of one-on-one clients that I work with intimately and closely on a soup to nuts, A to Z approach to starting where you are right now or at square one, building your brand, building your business, building your mindset, building your vision, and then starting to build the relationship strategies and systems and processes that it takes to start doing this business, getting deal flow going, underwriting deals, making offers on deals, getting deals under contract, doing due diligence, doing your capital raising, all of the things that it takes to get deals done. And I'm pulling this from the experience that Carl and I have of going out and going from 0 doors under ownership, literally a goose egg under ownership in August of 2020, to currently owning 595 doors worth about $58 million in value. And we did most of that in 2021 in about an 18-month period, 2021 and early 2022. So we grew fast, right? We scaled, we kind of like cracked the code, if you will, on what it takes to go into a market and start to get properties under contract, get properties underwritten well, get to know the market well enough to do so, and to go in and start acquiring properties. So we now own 4 properties in Columbus, Ohio, and 3 properties in Oklahoma City. And we have this lot in Oklahoma deal in the pipe, if you will. And we have a couple other opportunities that aren't under contract yet, but that we're working diligently on. So we've got fantastic deal flow right now, and we're growing fast. And I'm getting to share that with my one-on-one coaching clients. I'm getting to get them the knowledge, resource, mindset, relationships, everything that it takes to do this business. I'm getting to share with them, and I'm getting to watch them succeed. And getting to spend this last week with them, Tyron, Sean, Tom, Dean, and Matt, who came in all from out of town. In fact, Tyron and Sean came in from South Africa, 22 hours of flying to get here. Getting to work with these guys and getting to share this week with them and be at the conference with them and get to hear their takeaways and their wins and their big connections that they made and the great dinners they had with celebrity people in the space, like, was so much fun. And we actually, as I'm recording this, I've lost my voice a little bit because we were skiing today. It's the Saturday after the conference, and we all went skiing and took a couple friends with us and had an absolute blast. And then we went to the professional soccer game that was here in Salt Lake City just earlier tonight, and had an absolute blast at the soccer game together. And everybody's going home tomorrow, and I got to admit, I'm a little bit sad. Like, there was so much laughter and so much camaraderie and so much support and so much like care. Like, there's a real brotherhood. And so the exciting announcement is that this group, along with a few clients that have signed up for this new thing, is going to turn into a mastermind, a coaching mastermind format. And what does that mean? Well, a mastermind, the term mastermind was coined by Napoleon Hill. And basically, my version of a definition is that it's a group of people that is intimately interested and caring about the success of everybody else in the group, that shows up and contributes to everybody else in the group, and uses each other as resources, partners, networkers, capital raisers, deal finders. And the synergy that can happen inside of a small group mastermind, which is what this will be, is unmatchable, in my opinion, by any other format or scenario. So the name of the mastermind is going to be Multifamily Octane. And what that refers to is it's designed to take a 2 to 3 year timeline and compress it into about 6 months, maybe 8 months. It's designed to get you your first big multifamily deal within that year that the membership is good for, if not 6 to 8 months. And clients will get their first deal within 3 or 4 months in some cases. Building what it takes to do that right and do it well really requires, in my opinion, professional mentorship or coaching with somebody that is in your corner, looking over your shoulder, helping you underwrite, helping you raise capital, helping you source loans, and like is there every step of the way. And I pride myself on making myself available through different technologies, texting and the Voxer app specifically. We love the Voxer app for voice memo exchange and like walkie-talkie function. And I can coach people in real time that way. And sometimes we just jump on a call or a Zoom meeting. So the mastermind, amongst other things, we will be meeting twice a week as a group. We'll be coaching with me. We'll be doing question and answers. We'll be networking, and we'll be masterminding. And what that means is that one person's business, one person will take the quote unquote hot seat in the mastermind, share with everybody what's going on, how their business is doing, where they're succeeding, where they're facing challenges or obstacles or roadblocks or bottlenecks, and ask for assistance essentially with overcoming those. And everybody in the group goes around and spends a few minutes reflecting, kind of coaching, if you will, or at least brainstorming like, hey, have you ever thought about this? Or have you met this person? Have you heard of this person? I'd like to introduce you to this person that I know can help you. Sharing resources, sharing ideas, and then being led by me as the coach with all of the networking and resources that I have. So it is going to be electric. It's going to be game changing and life changing for anybody that jumps in, puts their skin in the game, and is willing to do whatever it takes and to be coachable and work a process. The access that this will give you to high levels of success in a compressed time frame with as few mistakes as possible and as few like roadblocks as possible, that is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more, right? Not to quantify on a monetary level necessarily, but that's the promise. And that is the real promise. And in fact, if you don't get your first deal within a year, 12 months, I will work with you one-on-one for free until you do. So we're not going to quit until you get what you want out of this. And the level of power of this group, of this collective, is going to be insane. It's just going to be absolutely astronomical. And where this group will go together will make everybody's lives, in my opinion, better and bigger and larger and more expansive than any of us ever dreamed of, including me. So Multifamily Octane Mastermind, it's specifically for multifamily coaching, like it's specifically for multifamily clients. And by that, I mean, you can be new to real estate, never having done a deal, but want to get into larger scale multifamily. You can be in real estate, maybe at the single family level, maybe flipping, maybe buy and hold, maybe duplexes, fourplexes kind of thing. And you want to scale into commercial multifamily and you want to do deals in the multifamily space. Or maybe you've done some multifamily deals, but they're 14 units or they're 30 units. You want to do 150 units maybe 200 units. Because guess what? That's where, at that scale, that's where true wealth is built. And I'll talk about that in another episode sometime, how the geometric growth of the value of a property by raising rents across the board just a little bit is about as powerful as it gets. So if you are interested, if you think you have what it takes, and by the way, this group will end up being somewhere in the 15 to 20 people range initially for this, the launch of this program, if you will. If you feel like you have what it takes, and if you feel like you may not know how to do it, but you know that if somebody shows you how to do it, and if somebody's doing it in front of you, that you can figure it out and get it done. If you believe in your resourcefulness and your entrepreneurship, in your work ethic, in your persistence, if all those pieces are there, you may very well qualify for this. And I'm going to be very selective about who we let in, because it's going to be high level, and I want to make sure everybody's high level. So on that, with the next steps, right? You want to look at reaching me immediately. Okay. And the best way to do that is either by email at tate@glequitygroup.com, or via text. You can text me at 801-699-4532. I've never given out my number on the podcast before, but this is urgent because we're only going to leave membership open for a short period of time, and then we will open membership every quarter for new members. But the launch, going into this Q2, that opportunity will close in a short period of time. So you want to get this in now. In fact, it's going to close. The opportunity will close on March 24th. Will be the last date that you can join during this quarter. So I'd be happy to share all kinds of details with you. There will be opportunities for partnership. There'll be opportunities to have myself and my partner, Carl York, in your team, as advisory partners, and you can leverage our experience and our track record in the markets that we're in. It's really powerful. All the things it comes with, all the documents you need, all the templates you need, all the educational modules you'll need. So guys, this is a rare opportunity. And if this is resonating with you, I'll just challenge you, take action, right? If it scares you, that's a good thing. If it scares you to think about trying to figure out how to do an $18 to $20 million deal, that's good, because that means you're seriously considering it. And it should scare you or make you stretch, not scare you necessarily, but make you stretch your mindset enough to get your head around, yeah, I could do that. And that should feel invigorating. That should feel exciting. As one of my clients said, that should make the hair stand up on your arms. It's so exciting to get to do this business. I love it. I think it's the ultimate business for creating a space for personal development and business development. Because guess what? The best version of you has what it takes to do this business. That's it. But that means showing up as the best version of you. And I coach you how to do that. The truth is, you know how to do that. Deep down inside, you know what your A game is. You know what it feels like to be in the zone. You know what it feels like to be the best version of you, or at least you can imagine it. But I'm here to coach you to get there, and I'm here to help you get there. It's my job. It's my honor. It's my privilege to get to do this. And to me, it brings out the best in me too. Like I show up, I promise you, you will get my A game. You'll get everything I got. So really, really, before you dismiss this idea, this concept, get real. I mean, and you don't have like, let's get on a call. Let's get on a Zoom and talk about the possibilities. And if it does, if we do that and it's a fit, that's great. And if we do that and it's not a fit, that's fine too. Now we know each other. Now we get to network with each other, even though we're not doing the mastermind together. That's totally fine. I know that the right people will show up. And my hunch is that you right now, listening to this right now, are likely a great fit for this. If you're still listening to this, you probably are. So guys, on that, just go get them. Like, I didn't even start talking about the market, but I'll just say this about the market. The next 2 to 12 months, there are going to be opportunities available that we haven't seen the likes of in 12 years, 10 years. And getting ready now, getting like everything you need built in the way of your brand, your systems, your processes, your landing page, your vision, your credibility kit, your CRM, getting all those things in place now will make it so that you are ready when these deals start to pop, and they will. And it won't last very long, I don't think. I don't think this buying window that's coming up is going to last all that long, maybe a year and a half kind of thing. So now's the time. This is it. Like, now is the time. There's no more powerful point of impact than the now, right now. So act now. You know what it is. You know what you need to do. You know what the next step is, right? You do, right? So, and I do too. Like, we always know the next step intuitively, in my opinion. As entrepreneurs, that's one of our gifts. I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you listen to this. I'm so grateful to get to be a contribution at some level to you and your success, to your business, to your personal life, hopefully, to your family life, to your health. Like, I hope that the well-being and fulfillment that you get from being the owner of your business and doing big deals and good deals that are going to make money, lots and lots of money. Like, I hope that is exciting to you as it is to me. Like, and I think it is. Like, I think that's why you're here. And I love that. I love that you guys show up. I love that you're showing up right now. I love that you're about to take a big step, whatever that looks like. And sometimes life is about jumping. Like, when the opportunity is there to jump, you jump. And as entrepreneurs, we do that kind of often sometimes. It's what it takes. So do it. Let's go do it. Let's do it together. And let's support each other, whatever that looks like. And I'm here for you guys. So let's do it. On that, thank you for listening to another episode of the Apartment Gurus podcast solo edition. Super fun to do this. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys got a lot out of it. And hopefully the updates were interesting. Hopefully the ideas were inspiring, and hopefully the possibility of us working together might really light you up. So I hope so. And I hope to hear from you. So on that, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week, your work week. finish strong, and I will see you on the next episode. Take care, everybody.
This has been the Apartment Gurus with Tate Siemer. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast platform. To contact Tate, go to www.investwithgreenlight.com for access to his investor portal and Calendly link. He loves to hear from you and thanks you for being a valued listener. Just a reminder that you are the guru. See you on the next episode of the Apartment Gurus.